Let's talk business. The Kenya Revenue Authority has introduced a new rule requiring all imported goods to be accompanied by a certificate of origin from the exporting country. The directive, which came into effect on the 1st of July, aims to tighten controls on the origin of imports, but is already drawing sharp criticism from tax experts and trade professionals. Wambui Wangui with the details.
In a notice issued on July 9th, the Kenya Revenue Authority said that all consignments arriving in Kenya must now be accompanied by a certificate of origin.
A certificate of origin is a document indicating the place or the country of manufacture or production of a commodity. This certificate of origin is issued by a competent authority, normally in most cases the Revenue Authority or the Chamber of Commerce. It is issued by the authority where the goods are coming from.
The certificate must contain the following details: the names and addresses of both the exporter and importer, the port of origin, a full description of the goods, the quantity and the countries of origin and destination.
If your goods do not have a certificate of origin, then there will be penalties, including seizure and also forfeiture. Those are very serious implications. If you do not fulfill the conditions, the Commissioner can deal with those goods in a manner she deems necessary, including destruction and also sale by public auction and other means.
Traditionally, a certificate of origin is required only when importers are claiming preferential duty rates because their goods originate from countries with trade agreements with Kenya.
For example, sugar coming from a COMESA country like Egypt, when it comes to Kenya, it will come in at a reduced tariff or zero import duty rates.
This new requirement is grounded in Section 44A of the Tax Procedures Act, amended through the Finance Act of 2025. But questions are emerging over how the clause was introduced because the provision was not part of the finance bill and therefore it bypassed public participation.
So today, if you are bringing in commercial goods, you must have a certificate of origin. If you are bringing in goods for personal use, for example, you are moving from the US, relocating back to Kenya, you must have a certificate of origin. If you are buying things online, Amazon, when these goods are coming to the country, as it is right now, you must have a certificate of origin. If you are bringing in human remains, that's a corpse. As it is right now, we must have a certificate of origin.
Experts have also raised concerns that the requirement will be in conflict with the East African Community Trade Protocols, adding that it also introduces a new non-tariff barrier. Previously, the government used alternative means as proof of origin.
This includes origin declaration and supplier declaration.
The Retail Trade Association of Kenya, through the CEO Wambui Mbarire, has termed this an unexpected blow to a sector that is already reeling from a tough business environment. With a compliance deadline set for September 30th, importers are now racing against time to align with the regulation or risk losing their goods altogether. Wambui Wangui, Citizen TV.
And the Kenya Bureau of Standards, KEBS,